Good evening everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Drifter Nation YouTube channel. I am Connor Wakefield, and tonight we are going over some simple trail camera tips and tactics. These are things you can use to help secure your trail cameras on public land this fall. I know a lot of you probably have them out already, but if you don't, you're going to want to tune into this. Alright, so we're going to go over a handful of things that's going to help you this fall and this summer when deploying your trail cameras. Number one, the most important thing that I've found over the years of running several cameras on public land, and just with how we're stressed for time these days, with me, I'm trying to find a better balance, so not going to these cameras as much is super important. And with that, I'm always choosing lithium-ion energizer batteries. They'll go all the way from August into February through the temperatures, won't freeze. You'll get good photos, consistently taking photos. So that's the number one tip probably of this whole segment I'm going to do tonight. You can find the best deal on them at Sam's Club. This 18 pack runs about, I want to say it's like $37 a piece. So to deploy all my cameras, it'll be about 150 bucks. So that's 7 or 8 of them. So pretty good deal. If you know where to find a better one, let me know. Now, secondly, and I'm going to kind of combine a few of these. Secondly, I'm going to hang almost 95% of my cameras one stick high with 1/8er. So that's usually about 10 to 12 feet. I'm 6'1". So standing on top of the stick with an 8er, that's going to put me around 12 feet at eye level. So with that being said, there's some do's and don'ts when you're setting these cameras. I like to face all my cameras to the north if I can, so the sun glare is not in the lens of that camera. Also, you're going to want to not put that camera directly over a trail. The option needs to be somewhat setting off a trail, so if something's walking down a trail, it's not in their eyesight. I know the natural thought is to face it towards the trail where that deer will come from to get the trigger, but if you have it properly placed, that also helps with theft, because anyone walking down that trail won't see the camera as well. So hang them high, face them to the north if you can, and try to avoid sticking them straight over trails. So spending a little more money to get a little more technology is the name of the game out here. You'll notice this is the Lone Wolf Custom Gear Undercover camera. It does have 550 cord for the attachment method, top loading tray, top loading SD card slot, spare SD card slot. That's a sweet feature if you drop one or you need another card at a different camera for some reason, you forgot one. You can stop by a camera, or if you drop one when you're up in a tree, you can just pull this one out and reinsert the camera and it's good to go. Phone video, time lapse, and hybrid modes. This thing's also, you can see it's built in with a little three-dimensional camo, so they blend in really nicely. The 360 ball mount, this one's tied down. The 360 ball mount helps with pivoting, leveling out. It just has a ton of technology. I'm going to do another video on the Undercover camera coming up. You guys definitely need to check it out for $100 as a show special. You really can't beat them. The video mode is insane. So I also have a Lift 2 back here. They have a great theft warranty. 5 years, no BS warranty, just register it after you buy one. I've yet to put this sucker in the woods actually. Needs cleaned up a little. But the most important thing with these cameras is before you leave the house tonight, I'm going to load them all up, format all the cards, format all the time and dates, make sure they're all ready to go. So when I mount the thing, all I have to do is turn it on, check it, make sure it's facing where I want it to face, and walk away from it. That's going to help you be more efficient. That's going to help you not sweat up the woods, get all sticky, buggy. So when we go out, we're trying to be as efficient as possible, and that's really going to help with that. Almost Undercover app. In the Wi-Fi. C7. See if it makes me set the password. Connected. Now. Boom. Hooked up. What's this side? I'll just check the time and date quick in the settings. So, settings, video tune, video length. I like 15 second, that's default. That's the best option. High sensitivity, 10-second delay. July 21st, X out. My favorite thing to do now is just drop this down and shut this off. Drop this down, shut Wi-Fi off. And that'll go solid right away. And you should be disconnected from camera. Things are ready to go. Taking videos. So just power off, and when we get to the tree, it'll be ready to rock.